It's time now for our Athlete of the Week here on Mid-Minnesota Sports, and it's presented by Diamond Point in Sauk Center. And with us today is Seth Otte from Sauk Center, who plays football and basketball and other things too. So let's talk about Seth and get going here. Let's start out. Tell us who's in your family, okay?
I got my dad and my mom, Dave and Lisa Otte, and that's it.
Okay. Well, hey, that's good enough. But you've got some cousins around, though, too, right?
Yeah, I got Allie Peterson, Grant Peterson, too, and then the Egan's, Brent, Lindsay, and I got Aaron Banky and Shauna Banky, too. Mm-hmm. Not really around. But.
You know, as you bring up your cousin, and we call him Bubba, right? How young were you when you were watching him play, and what did you learn from him as you watched him play?
Oh, boy, I must have been, elementary age, maybe just getting into junior high about when he was starting, so don't remember it a whole lot. I just remember that he was really good at getting to the basket and underneath the basket and cutting, and he got really good at shooting too, so, I mean, he did it all.
You know, as I watch you play basketball now, to touch on that, I see that you seem to be a little more aggressive with the basketball. And the other night you even had a move that reminded me of Bubba's move out there. But how are you? How could you describe your play right now in basketball, and what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to help my team out any way I can, whether that's defense, offense. I mean, anyone on our team can score at any point. So, I mean, just try not to force things and just be a leader out there and keep everyone positive and going good.
All right. What other activities do you get involved in school?
Football and baseball, too. I was in choir, I guess, but not too much this year, really. There hasn't not a lot to do outside of sports.
Just keep on playing and then graduate, right? Yeah. All right. As you talk about football a little bit, what did you do on the football team this season?
I was the defensive back and for a while, and then the quarterback too, and so.
Let me ask you, I haven't asked a player, what is it like playing on the new Sauk Center football field?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Takes something. It's like a new experience that it just takes a bit to get used to with all the pellets out there, because you got a lot more grip than you're used to, and so. I remember the first year on it, last year, rolled my ankle a couple times just in practice. Nothing too bad, but it's just. You got to get used to it.
You know, as you play football, too, and basketball and baseball and all the sports, are there players that you've looked up to, and if they've helped you at all, and how has that worked out?
Yeah, I mean, I obviously looked up to Brent way back, and that he got me interested in my sports, to be honest with you. And then from there, I mean, just upperclassmen, I mean, last year's class was great. The year before that, they were great, too, and they always welcomed me in, and I mean, Patrick, Michael, Travis, Nicholas, Terrence, Dylan, they were all great. I mean, great friends too, so it made transitioning into varsity sports a lot easier.
And now that you're a senior and you've been captain too for football and basketball, what do you try to do as a captain and to show your leadership skills?
I mean, the biggest thing I just do is try to just work hard, always give it my best, so everyone else does that. Seems to work, and then try to keep things as positive too, keep the guys from getting after each other as much as possible, but it happens. So
it seems too the Sauk Center basketball team has really been concentrating on playing some good defense. Describe that for us and what's going on there.
Yeah, well, when Austin Nelson went down with his broken wrist or hand and Josh left, we knew that scoring might not come as easy for us during those 2 weeks, so first game was rough, but then we really hunkered down on defense, and we knew that would be how we were going to win, and everyone bought into it, and it worked really well for us, and hopefully we can keep that going.
You know, in keeping with basketball, too, I know that you're a player that plays a lot in the summer, not only for Sauk Center, but also your AAU experience out there, too. How has AAU helped you, and what do you think about all of that?
AAU is I think it's a good experience if you want to do it. I mean, you have to have the desire, because otherwise it's a quick way to burn yourself out too. But I mean, if you want to do it, that's what everyone else is doing. So to stay competitive, you have to do it. And I mean, it's a great way to meet new people, and then they'll push you too, and new coaches give you some new pointers, and just another way to work on your game when everyone else is doing it too. So,
What kind of plans after high school?
looking at NDSU for possibly engineering.
Are there other kids up there that attract you to go up there?
Yeah, there's a few people in the region. I guess it was Nick Adams, Jenna, Jordan, Dylan, all at Concordia. But I mean, hopefully, I don't want to go up there to be with Sox Center people. I want to meet new people too. But at the same time, that should, I guess, be nice to hang out with them a little bit too.
Okay, all right. Well, let me say this to you, that it was fun watching you play football and basketball now, and congratulations on what you've accomplished, and good luck in the future, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, that is Seth Otte. I've got 2 more questions for you, though, easy ones. Pre-game meal, where do you like to go?
Well, up till this year, I always went over to Joanne Mittendorf's house. That had to happen. And then now this year, I don't know, I'd mix it up.
Yeah. No, I bring that up because I know you guys like to go over there, and she likes to hear her name too. Okay,
Yeah.
All right. And I've never asked this of a player too. What's your high score in Flappy Bird?
Ooh, I think it's 45.
Really, that's pretty good.
Oh, not compared to some of the guys on the team.
Okay, all right. Well, keep it going, all right?
Yeah.
That is Seth Otte with us on our Mid-Minnesota Sports Athlete of the Week, and is presented by Diamond Point in Sauk Center.